Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today in this video we are going to take a look at my first day of learning HTML. Prior to this I have no any experience in terms of coding and in terms of creating website using HTML. So this is going to be my first experience, and today just now I have finished some of the topics of HTML and I wanted to share with you guys what I have learned. So if you are someone who is just taking a look at HTML, and if you are a complete beginner just like me, then you are going to find today's video very useful. So what I am planning to do in this channel is that I am planning to just create a experience based videos, and as I keep on learning new things while I progress on this coding or programming journey, I will be recording all the steps in this channel. So if you are someone who are in similar position as I am right now, you will probably find these videos very helpful, and it will definitely provide you some sort of guideline about what to learn and how to progress in this programming journey step by step. So without any further delay, let's head on to the laptop and let's see what I learned in my first day of HTML coding. So first of all, we start our HTML coding by downloading this free software which is called Visual Studio Code. This software is available for 3 different operating systems, which is Mac OS, Windows and Linux. So if you have got any type of operating system, you can these 3 types of operating system, then you can use this Visual Studio Code. So simply go ahead and download this Visual Studio Code. So after that, what we are going to do is install the software. So I hope you have installed it. I have successfully installed my Visual Studio Code. After that, we are going to go to this extensions tab and install extension named Live Server, HTML CSS support and bracket pair colorization toggler. So simply pause this video and download these 3 extensions. Simply head on to extensions and search. So simply type Live Server here and simply you get this install button here. Since I have already installed it, I am not getting it. You will see the install button like this one, and simply install it in your Visual Studio Code. So after that, we are going to go somewhere. So let's say desktop and create a new folder, and we are going to name it HTML files or anything of that sort, something you might find easier to locate your HTML documents. So let's open the Visual Studio Code again, and we are going to open the folder that we created just now. Let's go to desktop. What was it named? HTML files, and we are going to select this folder. So as you can see, we have selected this HTML files folder. Now after selecting this folder, in this left hand side panel, we are going to simply right click our mouse and create a new file and name the file. We can name it anything. First HTML document.html. So make sure to type in this extension .html. It's very crucial while you are writing a code. So if you miss this, then you might find the further process a little bit different, or you might not get the exact result. So make sure to type in this extension. So after that, what we are going to do is type in HTML in this notepad, or what we call it, in this section. So after that, as you can see, we get 3 different options, and we are going to select HTML5. So it is nothing but a type of HTML, and what I have found is that HTML5 is the latest type of HTML, and most of the codes that are currently running use this HTML5 type of HTML. We see this really intimidating code appear on our screen, but we don't actually have to be intimidated by this code. It's really easy to understand, and as a beginner we don't really need to understand any of this fancy stuff. Actually, I don't even understand totally what this fancy stuff mean. So actually what I have learned is that this is actually the format of HTML, while previously we needed to actually enter all of this stuff manually, but now because of this fancy Visual Studio Code and development of other programming softwares, we actually get this format preloaded. So let me just quickly show you what the extension that you just installed, which is called Live Server, does when you use it. So first of all, let me show you. So after you load this document, you simply click right click your mouse and hit on open with Live Server. So as you can see, this new window will open in the Chrome, and as you can see, it is currently blank because we have not written anything, and it simply has got this title document in it. So this is due to this document written in between these two titles. So now what we can do is simply change this title to something of our desire. So let's say we want our web page to be titled first HTML document, and now if we take a look, as you can see, it has updated itself to first HTML document. So this title is actually the metadata of the HTML document, and after this heading we can simply write the heading of our web page. So the syntax of HTML always starts with these corner brackets. So we are going to use H1. So after you close this syntax, you can see it automatically replicates itself with this backslash added to it. So this is nothing but what this syntax does is it simply adds a heading. So there are 6 different types of heading, which I will show you in a moment. So first of all, let's simply write something. So as I have written this, let's now see. So as you can see, now our web page has updated itself. So this is the work of Live Server. So make sure that you install Live Server. So as you type your entry here, you can see how it looks on the web page by using this extension. So after that, we can write something inside this body text. So the main thing and the main content of our website lies inside this body page. So let me show you some of the things that I have learned in my first day of learning HTML. So the first thing and the most important thing that you need to learn is this division, and it has got the syntax of div written inside the angled brackets. So learn this one thing, that every syntax that you use in HTML is inside the angled brackets. So it's very important. So every syntax that you use in HTML is inside these angled brackets. So what this div does is that it helps you to differentiate different content in your web page. So you can create multiple divisions and create various different contents according to your desire. So this is one of the most important thing that you need to learn. So after you create this div inside the body, now you can simply write different things. So let's write some paragraph. So the syntax for writing paragraph is writing p inside angle brackets. So now we can just simply write this. So this is some random text that is written just for the tutorial purpose. So as you can see, I have written this random document inside this p. So what this p does is it is a syntax for writing a paragraph. So as you can see, I have broken this line after rem, and if we head on to our browser and see, we can see that the paragraph has not splitted itself in the web page. So this might seem like some bug or something, but actually it is a characteristic of paragraph that even if you add various different spacing and even if you split pages at random places, it will not actually add the spacing and break the line in the output. So it's very important to understand that. So you might wonder, how do we then break the line if we want in the paragraph? So it's got another syntax. So to break the line, what you do is you just write br and backslash it. So if we take a look at the output, you can see that the line has got broken from the place that we entered this syntax. So as you can see, all the syntaxes that we wrote on this HTML document has got two syntaxes, one opening syntax and one closing syntax, and closing syntax always has got this backslash in it. And as you can see, everything that starts, so this heading is started here and it is closed with this backslash. This body is started here and it is closed here. This division is started here and it is closed with a backslash, but this break is not closed. So there are two types of syntax in HTML. So most of the syntax that you are going to use is going to be closed, like this paragraph, division, or other different types. Like what were some of the syntaxes that I learned, like array and other various different syntaxes. But there are going to be some types of syntax like line break and adding spacing and other subtle type of syntaxes that doesn't require a closing syntax. In such case, what you do is you add a backslash after the syntax. So it actually wouldn't register it as an error if you don't add this backslash, but it's a general practice to add a backslash after the syntax which doesn't has a closing syntax. So I hope that makes sense. So friends, these were the things that I learned today. So there is also one thing, so let me quickly show you. So one thing that I also learned is something called so what was it? Wait, let me think for a moment. I think it was actually it's style equals to color, and you can actually select the color. So the next thing that I learned is you can actually add style to this whole paragraph. So let's say you want your paragraph to be of red color. So what you can do is after this P you can type in style equals to color and this dot, and you can actually type in the color, or you can also just simply hover your mouse over this color and select the color of your desire, or you can also type in the hex code of the color and you can change the color of the paragraph. So these are some of the things that I learned. I know it is a little bit random, but I hope you found something valuable. So tomorrow I will try to make the video a little bit more cohesive, a little bit more, easier to understand. So let's hope so. Inshallah, we are going to create something more cohesive. So friends, I hope you found something valuable in this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. More new videos are coming. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.